of the team.
Alright guys, UFC Figh Night 157 is now in the books, and in the main event we saw Weili Zhang making quick work of Jessica Andrade, finishing her by TKO in the first round. Jessica Andrade is showing no respect whatsoever to the striking game of Weili Zhang. Now in my breakdown I said that Weili Zhang does not have sharp hands like Joanna Jędrzejczyk or Rose Namajunas. However, she's definitely no slouch in that department either. And with Jessica Andrade just coming at her with reckless abandon like that, it was real easy for Zhang to just come in on the inside and land those straight punches. Jessica Andrade tried to clinch with her, probably looking for that slam. She was met with some vicious elbows by Weili Zhang. Now, a couple of those elbows were to the back of the head, but you know, the ref didn't see it, so it is what it is. They end up breaking away. Weili Zhang lands a straight right, which cracks Jessica Andrade, and from there on, Weili Zhang just pounds her way, gets the referee to stop the fight. Weili Zhang becomes not only the new UFC Women's Strawweight Champion, but also the first Asian champion and the first champion out of China. Now this was a historic and incredibly impressive performance by Weili Zhang. Not only was she able to defeat Jessica Andrade, but she was able to finish her, which no other woman in the strawweight division has been able to do. This shoots her star power through the roof, and it's going to be very interesting to see how long she can remain dominant. Getting into where Weili Zhang goes next, the obvious #1 contender here is Tatiana Suarez. And though I hate to get ahead of myself here, I really can't help it because this is a really interesting matchup for me. Tatiana Suarez is another pressure fighter, much like Jessica Andrade, but she's not just reckless and she's not a striker either. She's going to be looking to grapple, going to be looking to wrestle Weili Zhang, put her on the mat and pound her out. Now in this fight, we did see that Weili Zhang is good at fighting opponents that are looking to pressure her. However, Tatiana Suarez isn't going to be looking to throw big looping hooks at her. She's going to be looking to tie her up and force her to the mat. Yes, Weili Zhang is a good grappler, really good at sweeps, and really good at reversing position. However, Tatiana Suarez has probably the best top game in all of women's MMA, and vicious ground and pound to top that off. So it's going to be really interesting to see if Weili Zhang is going to be able to deal with that, if the fight even goes there. Of course, Weili Zhang is miles ahead of Tatiana Suarez in the striking game, but if Zhang is going to have to rely on those kicks to keep Tatiana Suarez at a distance, that's going to be really dangerous for her because Tatiana Suarez is going to be looking to catch those kicks and put her on the mat. Now, on the flip side, Tatiana Suarez in her last fight showed that she does have a limited gas tank. While she's not completely useless on the feet, she's also not that good of a striker. And fighting a striker as good as Weili Zhang is, I just don't see her winning that exchange. Overall, I'm just looking forward to seeing Weili Zhang in another fight. I think she's a phenomenal fighter. She's a very entertaining fighter. And she really deserves all the newfound attention she's getting. Now another highlight I'd like to bring up from tonight is Jingliang getting a TKO victory over Zaleski Dos Santos. Zaleski Dos Santos just could not get past the range in the boxing of Jingliang. Jingliang landing the heavier, more accurate shots. Zaleski Dos Santos trying to play counter-strike in the first round. Wasn't working, tried to be aggressive, and Jingliang just had an answer for all of it. Eventually catches him in that third round, puts him out. Impressive win for Jingliang. As far as where he goes next, it's hard to say. While I'd like to see him fight a top-ranked opponent, I don't see it happening because all the guys there are either booked or looking for bigger fights. I think a good opponent for him would be Kevin Lee. It'd be a big opportunity for him to get a win over a fighter with somewhat of a name. And it'd be a big opportunity for Kevin Lee to stop a rising contender and take his place. And it's a win that he needs. So, yeah, I would like to see that fight book. If not, maybe give him Neil Magny. But either way, impressive win from him, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what goes next for him as well. Now, despite the lack of hype this card got, this was a historic event for the UFC and a very entertaining one as well. Congratulations to Weili Zhang on becoming the first champion out of Asia, the first champion out of China, and the new UFC Strawweight Women's Champion. It was a very impressive win, and I really look forward to discussing her future fights. As always, everybody, thank you for watching.
My name is Zhang Weili. I'm from China. Remember me?
Oh, I think they're going to remember you, no problem. Congratulations once again.